Hi, Taurus. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and tap in and see what Spirit wants me to share with you. Keep in mind that the messages will be for past, present, future, and they may or may not resonate with you. Also, the roles can be reversed, so please put yourself where you may fit. If you are interested in booking a private session with me, if you'd like to donate to the channel, purchase any products or services, all of that information will be in our description box below. Please show love, like, share, subscribe, and also follow our second channel, Mermaid Palace Tarot. Spirit, what do we have for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node? Hey, Taurus. You have what similarities do you see between your relationship and that of your parents? Hmm. So, some of you, what Spirit is wanting you to think about is, are there any similarities that you see in the relationships that you have with other people that are connected to the relationship that your parent has with someone else, like your father or your stepfather or your mother or your stepmother, or um, like just kind of going back to your childhood and thinking about how you grew up and how your actual relationships with other people connect to the relationship that you have with your parents or the relationship that your parents have with each other or other people. Um, and I feel like this is like identifying the good things and the bad things, because there could be something that you may need to break free from that may be generational if this is toxic. And if this is a good quality, I feel like this is something that you could be carrying on into the next generation. All right. Something of value, something of tradition. Okay. Tell me more. When do you feel the most loved by me? Okay, so someone, I feel like this is more on a romantic sense, whether you're with this person or not, or whether you've met this person or not. Somebody wants to know, like, when do you feel the most loved? I feel like they want to implement more love and a connection. I do feel like they want you to be happy. And I feel like this is somebody who uh, seeing you happy makes them happy. So it's really a domino effect when it comes to this love thing. They want to talk more, be more vocal about what you really enjoy. You know, what are the things that they've done for you that made you feel special? What are the most valuable moments in your relationship? It says, if we could quit our jobs today, what would we like to do? So I feel like somebody has even thought about, honestly, like retirement with you, or like hypothetically, if y'all hit the jackpot, if someone became a big millionaire, billionaire, what would y'all do? What would life look like? So I feel like someone definitely is inspired by, they're inspired by you, but they're also, there's a lot of thoughts about the future. Okay. Lost interest. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this is somebody who is just done with their job. Really, I feel like they're kind of doing it just to get through, but really they want to be free. So it's given like a free spirit energy. Hey, Gilma. Addiction, codependent obsession, possessive, controlling, has a blocker restraint. Describe our first kiss. Okay, so I feel like this could be honestly someone from the past that is obsessed with you that you may have lost interest in. But I feel like there's a newer energy here also. Okay, tell me more. What's up, Gwen? Toxic. Yeah, I feel like this person here is toxic. And this is could have been a cycle that you went through a couple times with this person. Someone could be born on the 6th or in June. Okay, tell me more. Getting Pisces energy also. Talking. Yeah, I feel like you're interested in someone here and you're not interested in someone else here. Because this is talking and it says interested, conversing more, awaited messages, arrived, text, call, email. So this is someone that you're communicating with frequently, okay, that sees a future with you. And I feel like there's someone from your past that is toxic and obsessive. Tell me more. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So, whoever this is you're talking to is likely the person that you'll marry or be in a commitment with. It says, which of my body parts is your favorite? Hmm. So, I feel like they definitely want to know how you feel about them intimately, what you're attracted to, what drew you in. Okay, because the first thing for most people is either the energy or the looks. Okay, it says if I asked your past partners to list the most negative characteristics, what would they tell me? Wow. So I feel like this newer person could be kind of putting you like on the spot a little bit, like wanting to know like why something ended, or like, okay, well, have you ever cheated? Where I feel like they're trying to find out like more about like what's the worst shit you ever done in a relationship. Okay. It says when you experience stress or you're overwhelmed, how do you like to be supported? So I feel like this person wants to know, and I got that energy for Gemini too. So some of you guys are Taurus, Gemini cuspers, but they just want to know like how can they support you? Would you like them to withdraw? Do you need them closer? Like they don't want you to feel smothered, but they also don't want to feel like they're in the way. They're not giving you like, yeah, they're being nosy or they're prying or they're, yeah, they don't want to feel that way. So I feel like this person's trying to figure out how to keep things balanced, or yeah, keep things balanced. It says, is there something that you would like to change about me? So, I don't know. For some of you, to be honest, that kind of sounds like a kind of like validation. So I don't know, like there could be some things that your new person is still working on. They honestly may aim to please others more than they aim to please themselves, which could be a challenge for them. Okay. This person could also remind you of a cartoon character. I'm literally hearing Betty Boop for someone. I don't know, like something about them or something with a rabbit. So this could even be the female, like not Bugs Bunny, but Lola, the bunny rabbit. There's something about somebody's personality or like they remind you of a cartoon character. Or this is you reminding them of a cartoon character. Okay. Tell me more. Self indulgence. So I feel like for some of you, like you might want this person to be a little bit closer. You could feel like they do spend a lot of time focusing on self, which is good, but you might want them to be closer at times where you feel a little bit stressed. Maybe you're not verbally saying this, but this person's like, okay, well, they feel stressed, so let me just go ahead and take my space too. And but you could, for some of you, want them closer. Okay. Now, I feel like this person that you lost interest in is just trying to focus on their self. They could be somebody who lives close to their family. They could be somebody who's going to go drink or smoke or something with family. I feel like they're trying to get over this situation because they feel like you're running from them. Okay, so I feel like this person is trying to break some sort of toxic obsession that they have from you for you. It says, how do you describe me to other people? So I feel like this person from your past wonders if you still talk about them to other people, and what do you say? Um, and they're asking the same question as this new person. This is the same exact question. When you experience stress or overwhelm, how do you like to be supported? So I feel like this person could run away from you if you're experiencing like stress or overwhelming energy. They might even feel like you're being toxic, but maybe it's like you just need space. So this could be somebody who's not clingy or too clingy, and this is somebody who's not clingy enough. Wow. So I feel like there's like two different energies here. Unconditional love is here. Falling in love is here. Okay, so so I feel like you definitely have made a decision to move on from something here. Okay, so I see you transitioning into something new. How will Taurus know who this new person is? How will Taurus know who this new person is? Could be another Taurus for some of you. Um, it may be somebody who suffers from abandonment issues, and maybe that's why they're trying not to really like attach like that because they suffer from abandonment issues. They definitely want to work with you though. This is going to be somebody who's going to work on being in a committed relationship or put effort in towards it. But they definitely are going to give you a lot of space. Okay. Could be somebody for some of you that you work with. For some of y'all, you had a job loss, and this person could have gotten you a job or something. You might know them through work or through family. Okay. They are very stable and they don't really talk to a lot of people. They are kind of like an introvert. Okay. They're very attractive also. They could be a business owner or an entrepreneur. Okay. They have like a family business also. This person may also be very spiritual. Yeah, with the Six of Swords and the Hermit card, they're very intuitive, very spiritually guided. They could even do spiritual work. Okay, they they will like be somebody who, if y'all have like an argument or disagreement, they'll close off, but then they may actually communicate again, like through like online or something. So this is somebody who's going to let you know that they love you unconditionally, even if y'all don't always agree. You might even be confused when this person communicates to you because you're like, wait, do we have an argument? So, your new person is somebody who doesn't want to give up on you. Okay, is what you're going to notice about this particular person. Yeah, with the Empress card here. They may also want you to move in. Okay, so this could be a conversation. And they could be somebody who's in the limelight or public eye also. Okay, with the Six of Wands energy, they could be the Six of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel like they could help people that may feel confused about something. So they could work in like mental health. For some of you, maybe they're like a nurse or somebody who helps people with like mental health issues. And they're definitely very like, I feel like you can't hardly resist this person. This is how you're going to know who they really are. It's like even when you're trying to be weight or something like that, like you can't really resist them. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, yeah. They make you happy. Okay, they make you definitely happy. There's this person's also like psychic or intuitive, very nurturing and loving and kind. Okay, and I feel like they're honest with you. which is like a big thing. So this is how you're gonna know like who this particular person is. Now, what's gonna happen between Taurus and this past person? I feel like y'all gonna mess around. But then I honestly feel like there's going to be a period of just ignoring or rejecting a real, true reconciliation. Something is truly over, but I definitely see some shared, like spending some time together and then like sexual energy. But I feel like somebody's happier with a third party. So they're not going to actually open up to a true reconciliation. I definitely see y'all fooling around. And I feel like someone feels like they were manipulated. Maybe they thought that something would be a reconciliation, but then the other person like held back. Things really changed. Somebody's looking towards the future. They feel like their shifts have come in, but it's like they're keeping this low key or a secret. And I definitely do see some pride, some ego about this competition. So, um, I definitely see y'all coming back around to the past. Protect yourself. There could be a child, and that would be like with the hangman, it could make somebody look at something different, like this other option here. So I feel like the advice is to really make a decision. Because with this addiction coming out, it's like it's something about this person, man. Um, hmm. Okay, for some of you, it's love. This unconditional love did come out smack in the middle. So you could have love for like both people. It says, is there was man, why this person asking the same questions as this other person? Because they're talking about, is there something that you would like to change about me? Because this person be missing you or something like that. They be missing the affection. They're still attracted to you. They just want to enjoy each other. But I feel like something's not moving forward with that. It's just passion. It's love, but not a commitment. Says, what things bring you the most joy in our relationship? What makes me different from other people you've been with? And whose relationship inspires you the most? So I feel like this person wants to get that confirmation that y'all relationship is different than any relationship that you've ever been in, even if you're with a new person. They want that confirmation that you don't share a certain type of chemistry with another person. So this is just like somebody kind of keeping themselves stuck. It's going to hurt more because it's still not going the way that they desire it to go. I want to see the outcome for both before I say that. Mm, okay. What is the outcome for this past situation with Taurus and this person? Holding back because it's too toxic. Yeah, slowing down and just holding back, not traveling towards a person, like maybe even making up excuses with the postponing energy, not saying like I'm never gonna come over, but I'm not coming over right now, like type of shit. I feel like with this playfulness, there's somebody who's going to be still trying to keep a door low key open a little bit. I'm not even going to lie. Just in case they need a helping hand or for a motherfucker to come through or plan B or whatever. I'm saying, tell me the outcome of Taurus and this new energy here. New vision. Until death do us part. There could be marriage and children, but there could be like family, outside family that's exhausting y'all or trying to tear y'all commitment apart. So be careful with that. um, so somebody, there could be like a job loss or something like that. Um, not showing true self, reach out, aloneness in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you guys could get married and, build a home together, have children. I feel like there could be a lot on somebody's plate though. Maybe when somebody loses like his job, things just change. Um, and I feel like somebody could be reaching out to this past person. So I feel like something's being shaken up. Yeah, adventurous here. It's like somebody feels like in this new situation, the moment they lost like a job or something, everything started falling apart, started feeling more distant from their person, and starting to try to reconnect to some type of addiction from the past. Going with the flow. Yeah, no, this is a burden here. Okay. And I feel like this could be also somebody reaching out to this past person to get help because they're experiencing some sort of loss. And I feel like whoever this past person is, it could be a jack of all trades. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Divine intervention is here. The creator. Hmm. Signs of love. Okay. So I don't know where you fit in this story. I see healing, the hermit in reverse. See, somebody's coming out of hermit mode with someone. It's like it ends and then things start going well over here until something happens with a work situation. And then somebody's like going back into this cycle, okay, of addiction, comfort zone. I can't make it up. Clinging to their comfort zone, like having a rebirth to try to, I feel like, accomplish some sort of goal. So somebody could feel like they're going to accomplish a goal quicker. Even though someone could be toxic, they might be a jack of all trades. They got a lot going on. Participation also is here. Somebody that would work with another person to help them accomplish something. Grass is greener proposal. So, what the hell is grass is greener proposal? Get over yourself and pull yourself together. Stay calm. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Challenge in reverse. So some of y'all got fire placements in your chart. If I feel like if this is you, depending on where you are, because some of you there's somebody who you wanted to deal with that you feel like could be running from you or giving you silent treatment. I do feel like this person is coming back. I don't like the terms and conditions. Um, because I do feel like they have actually married someone or created a family and a home with someone where things were going well, and then when things start going shitty with them, then they're coming back towards you. So I feel like this is something that, yeah, past lack, suffering energy here with this third party shit. Somebody's trying to balance something out, some sort of lack. So I feel like it's important to look beyond this illusion because there's an illusion. Okay, there's an illusion. And I feel like looking beyond the illusion, even this person that starts acting different because somebody like lost their job or whatever. Um, it's like, okay, this was supposed to be to death do y'all part. Like it's like we hold each other down. Okay, so it's just like we just are like, damn. So I feel like there just needs to be a change in perspectives, but instead, I feel like somebody's just moving in a different direction because they feel overwhelmed. Now, with the facade in reverse, somebody might be tired of being isolated from this past person because it's like okay, I'm not even putting on a facade. I do want to see them. Yeah, fighting, gambling, taking a chance. Between the lines. So what's the between the lines here? Explore, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, stress. So for some of you, if you're returning back towards a past person, you might feel like they have been with someone, but they're not telling you that. You could just feel that energy. So I see stress with this exploring. But I feel like you guys were separated. I don't know. This is what I'm getting with this between the lines. I feel like there is a conversation that likely someone's never going to have with you. Okay, is what I'm really getting here, tourists. What's up, love her nails? Yeah, with the tower card, sudden change that has somebody in their head and in their feelings. So if this is you, you could be returning to someone after your new person starts acting a certain type of way. But then maybe you're realizing that this person you're returning towards has been with someone else. There's a sudden change. Something has been revealed to you. With this nurture and compassion and with the confusion, somebody don't know like why the fuck did this happen? But it's like, okay, I'm just getting this energy. Somebody was separated. Somebody was separated. So it's given like, okay, yeah, that's the truth with the Queen of Swords. It's like a motherfucker could be mad, but they really can't be mad because the fuck. Divine time, divine connection. Something happened in God's time. Like, okay, so there's some resentment. I'm not even gonna hold you. There's definitely some resentment. Okay. And I see an offer. Self love, conflict, present. Yeah, I feel like this offer might not even be accepted. Somebody is still trying to work on their self. But I am definitely getting a lot of back and forth with this read. Okay, I'm getting a lot of back and forth energy here. So, what is the final message for Taurus? What is the final message for Taurus? Make sure you guys also tap into our second channel, Mermaid Palace Tarot. I will be doing a Taurus reading on that channel today. I'm seeing 3 children. Two, you can have one more. There's 3 kids. This is my 3 kids card. Okay. Some of y'all got a lot of kids. You got like between 3 and 9 kids. So you could be like a Taurus woman, real life empress out this bitch. Okay. Let's take a look here. 39. Somebody is 39 or between 31 and 39. Thunderstorms. Oh, I was reading this and this is really this, but I'm going to read it now. Thunderstorms can feel like the end of the world with rain pouring down, booming thunderclaps, and jagged streaks of lightning splitting the sky. There are moments in our lives like this too, when change is so thorough and complete that we can't do anything else but surrender and trust all will be well in the end. These storms, both in the sky and in our lives, present danger, but ultimately they clear the air and make space for better clarity and focus. Rude awakenings bring clarity to the consequences of our actions or lack of action. Beliefs and values you hold dear are put to the test to determine whether or not they are strong enough to hold you as you transcend to the next level. This is a card that's warning you that you are soon or will be in the midst of a significant change. This is the time to put faith in a higher power and trust in Mother Earth. The events are out of your control, but you can decide how you navigate this storm. Trust that what is taken from you will be replaced and what is lost is only what you didn't need. So some type of unexpected situation, a storm or something that you could be being removed from your life. But this is just a warning. And it's nothing you could do about it. It's out of your control. But it's gonna put you where you need to be. Okay. There's a change coming. And you also, I mean, you got the number 10 here, which talks about completion also. And I got this energy. It wasn't even the same card, but it's the same message about spending more time surrounding yourself by nature and connecting to the spirits of the forest. Especially if you feel like you haven't been able to calm down or be in a calmer energy, if you feel like you haven't been able to renew or refresh your energy, you've been feeling drained, it's like time to get out there in nature, in the forest, okay, and really connect to spirit. Now, this card is coming out because it says your soul is longing for grounded nourishment. Self care is often the first thing we disregard when life becomes overwhelming and the to do list piles up. So be mindful of the foods you eat and how you're treating your body. Listen to your body's need to rest when you're tired, to love when you feel the desire to, and all of the above, to respect the earth that supports you. Seek soul nourishment by being connected with nature and embracing the splendor that is around you. Walk barefoot on the earth, grass, dirt, sand, river, ocean, mountain, any part of the earth. Stand tall like a tree. Root your feet into the earth. Take a moment to connect with the earth and allow her to ground you and send loving, healing energies upon your spine. Focus on your breathing. Slowly inhale and then exhale. As you do, bring your focus to the sounds of the earth. Do you hear birds? Do you hear wind? Surround yourself in this space, and this is going to help nourish your spirit. Pay attention to gentle energies that trickle from the earth onto your skin. Um, Release yourself to the magic of bathing with our earth. So when you're doing your spiritual baths, also, definitely, I love adding fresh flowers and things to my spiritual bath. So you can definitely, the spirit wants you, and I feel like that's really connecting more to you anyway. You are Earth, okay? So this is what I got for you, family. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Mia. Hey, Nikisha. What's up, my brother here? What's up, Savage? All right. So, yeah, those are the messages I got for you. I love you so much, and I'm sending so much love and light. Peace.